So the government has been pushing to reduce dependency from China, become Atmanirbhar for a very long time, but it is now India's largest car maker who has really kind of responded to the call of the government. There are many reasons behind it. When I spoke to my sources, first of all, let me tell you what happened. What has happened now, what our sources tell us, is that Maruti has asked all its vendors to give them a list of all the products, all the raw materials they are getting from China. Secondly, more importantly, they have asked them to also give them an alternate of whatever they are producing or they are procuring from China, and what is the alternate when it comes to cost, when it comes to location. And if Maruti tomorrow believes that it's not that big a price difference, then Maruti might look at other options from China, and it's an ongoing process. Now, why is Maruti doing that? There's other reason as well. In fact, when the COVID crisis started, China was the first one to be impacted, and we saw the Indian industry being impacted, and that was something where the automotive industry kind of learned a lesson that over dependency of China anyhow is not good. Then you move going, on the other hand, this whole geopolitical situation really exploded, and what that did to all the automakers was that the government first of all started pushing for Atmanirbhar. In meetings with the industry bodies, it is made clear to reduce dependence on China first of all and become Atmanirbhar. If you look at the SIAM conference which happened, it was clearly said that either reduce the dependence or there can be an ad hoc decision which can be taken. That is precisely the reason why now automakers have started looking for an alternative, because they do not want to be stuck in a situation where government takes a call, increases taxes on imports from China, or it can be any other decision, and they suffered because of lack of preparedness. That is why all the companies have now started preparing. They are preparing themselves to decouple from China. Obviously, it cannot be a switch off button, as many of the automakers have been speaking to us, are telling us. But on a gradual level, now it has started. Maruti, given the fact it's the largest manufacturer, has taken the lead here and has asked all of its vendors. Because if you look at the import from China, 2018-19, all the imports 27% were China. We're talking 18-19, 19-20. This would have increased given the fact that BS6 will increased our dependence on China. So this is a large number, this is a large dependence on China, and which will take time to decouple, and not really in a quick fix manner. It needs a long term strategy, and that is what automakers are doing currently. But it's not a lot of dependence when it comes to the OEM level, the original equipment manufacturers, whether it be Maruti, whether it be Mahindra, Tata, or any other car company. The majority of it really is when it comes to the tier 1, tier 2 auto component manufacturers, because they source their raw materials from China, and that is where now auto component manufacturers themselves are now trying to be more indigenous, trying to improve local sourcing or look at other options than China. But now it's OEMs also who are stepping on the gas, telling the OEM to really go ahead and start looking for other options.